You seen the Rivals League?
Rivals.
That's the new 3v3 league.
Unrivaled? Yeah,
Unrivaled. Yeah.
Unrivaled, yeah. I seen it. I think it's a cool concept. They got a few things to iron out, like the next season. But I like the concept. I like the 1-on-1.
Yeah, that 1-on-1. That's
I like the 1-on-1 tournament.
That's
something the NBA All-Star game.
Come on, exactly.
We want to see it. Yeah, I like that. I really enjoy. I like the 3-on-3 shorter court. You know, run around, get shots up, and stuff.
And it is like a different. To me, it's like a different style to play because it honestly requires more skill.
Yeah.
Like
because space is more space on the floor. Mm-hmm. So you feel me?
Gotta be better offensively so you can get your shot, get your bucket. Gotta be better defensively.
And it's just more conditioned too.
Yeah,
and I think that's something that they're gonna know going forward next year when we're going to picking players.
Yeah,
we gotta have somebody that can do both ends. Exactly. Like you feel me, and do this type of stuff because you're exposed. You're only 3 people out here. So if they run a pick and roll over there, pass it to that person on the other side, you 1-on-1 on the island. You ain't got no help. You feel me? Like, so what's going on? And then you got to get it out the room and go back on the other end.
Yep.
You know, so
ain't no break.
Because I think they've been having like a bunch of injuries, but I think that's condition.
Exactly.
You're just not used to doing that much running.
Yep.
Like, so it's like they'll figure it out, and then just. My thing around a lot of women's sports is they're scared to criticize like certain stuff. So instead of criticizing, they will overly say, "Oh, this is so great, so great, so great." And it's like, well, it's great, but it's also this thing. So like sometimes like the commentary be like, "Bro, I ain't trying to hear you. I'm about to turn you off." Like just based off commentary, because it's like you're not being real. Like you're not saying what it is. Like just say NFL, the NBA. We'll say it. Like, bro, they out here bullshitting. Like, I ain't trying to watch. You feel me? It's not that the game is bad. It's just
come on.
We're not liking what's going on.
Shaq, Chuck, Kenny, and all them
killing it. You feel me?
That's all they did sat out there, man. These youngins suck.
Exactly, and it's okay to say that, and that's what women's sports got to understand. Like, I understand you got to promote the product and stuff like that, but if you want to be like respected in that matter, like you got to be able to criticize it yourself. Like you can't just be, if somebody criticizes, oh, they hate this or like they don't want the women to. No, it's not that. It's just sometimes they out here bull. What are we doing? Like sometimes it's that, and then sometimes you feel me? Caitlin Clark, she's out here doing this. Fly J, hey, like you know me. I'm a huge Paige Becker fan. It's like. But Paige, I've literally been saying like Paige is bullshit in the last. You feel me?
Oh yeah, for sure.
And then she turned it up. George, dang, what's the dude's name? The coach, UConn coach. He called it out. He was like, "Hey, my best players gotta do more. Like I don't know what I can't do nothing else. We gotta figure something out though. My best player he didn't even say her name, but everybody knew what she was talking about. Like you feel me? Like and. Then she come and she spanked South Carolina. You think that would have happened if George or I can't remember his name, but if the coach wouldn't have said something, he criticized it and hey, you can't come out here doing that. You too talented not to be. You feel me? Not be holding you to a standard. Right. And that's the same thing with they got to do like be open to that conversation. You feel me? And that's the problem. That conversation.
Yeah, you think that could turn into a league, especially if it grows, because because people will, especially if they see how it goes this first like 2-3 seasons, more people will invest.
Yeah, I think if they, because 3-on-3 is growing because of like the Olympics and stuff like that anyway, and that is going to be that's different because it's not half court, so now it's up and down. That's totally different. Like that could really blow up as long as they continue putting money into it, but also they expand it and allow more players to get into it because the problem with WNBA, like you said, they don't have enough teams. There's really talented players that get left off of WNBA rosters just because there's not enough spots.
Yep.
Like, they could legitimately add. They could probably add 10 more teams this year and have really good rosters.
Mm-hmm.
But because there's only so many, now you're cutting off all these other players. And it's like, what? You know what I mean? So yeah.
Which is
as long as
crazy.
they continue to put money, it's like that thing could definitely pop. Like, because they're gonna learn a lot, and I think next season they're gonna come and be like, all right,
sure.
we can do this, and this, and make it look a little bit better. But I like stuff. Like, I like the one-on-one tournaments. I like Skylar Diggins. Hey, was daggone getting into it.
They need more people like her. She bring that competition, that fire.
Yeah.
Her, Angel Reese, like, yeah, that's what
you
they
need,
bring.
and like that's what people want to see, bro. Like that's all it is. People want to see people compete and be the best at what they do.